Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Cardano and VeChain slash VTHO. Alright, so let's start off with Cardano, and I'm going to try to make this video real quick. So Cardano, if you've been on this channel, 2 weeks ago I predicted Cardano will hit $1 before the end of the month, and it's only the 20th, and it's $1. So that's pretty exciting. And I gave several reasons why I think it would hit $1 by the end of the month and $7 by the end of the year. Okay. Now, if you haven't seen that video, just stick with me for a few minutes. Let me just introduce VET slash VeChain. Today's just introduction. And then you can go, you can come back and watch the video right here. All right. So now that we've cleared that, let's jump straight to VET slash VTHO. So the question is, what is VET? What is VeChain? And what is VTHO? All right. So the VeChain network has two different tokens. Okay. It has the VET, which is the VeChain, and then the VTHO, which is VeChain Thor energy. Okay. So the VET, okay, is the main token that is used to send value over the network, and VTHO is the second token, and it's like a gas, and it's used to pay for transactions across the network. So you burn through VTHO when you are paying for transactions. All right. Now, here's what you need to know. The more complex the transaction, the more VTHO is required or is burned. So the more complex the transaction, the more VTHO is burned. So when you hold VET, it actually generates VTHO. And I'm going to show you how that generation happens in a little bit here. Now, if you hold VET on an exchange like Binance or Voyager, wherever, they do not give you your VTHO, as far as I'm aware at this point. But if you have it in a wallet, for example, the Exodus, it actually generates VTHO for you and you get to keep it. The exchange doesn't have any control over that. So there's that. So on this channel, I like to talk about stocks and cryptocurrencies that I believe are undervalued and under the radar. I try to bring them out for you to see before they become very popular, and give you an opportunity to jump on board if you so wish. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I just do my own due diligence and I present it, from my point of view. So if you want to subscribe, that would be great. I will be very happy if you do. Consider that, and then do well to like the video as well. Now, there's a little problem here. The VET and VTHO family actually are in some form of a mild civil war on Twitter. It's just interesting that I don't understand why they cannot just own half and half and be safe, right? There are so many theories out there because VET generates VTHO. VTHO is designed to be cheaper than VET. But then because of the market capital and other reasons, VTHO is actually rising faster. And it could also be demand. VET can only generate so much VTHO in a given amount of time. So if an institution needs a lot of VTHO to perform some tests, it will not be wise for them to spend millions buying VET, which will take a long time to generate enough VTHO to pay for their transactions. Rather, they would just go buy VTHO directly and be able to conduct their transactions fast. So there are so many theories out there, and some say, if you want VET for cheap, just buy VTHO right now and wait until the price ratio is like 1:3, and then convert your VTHO into VET. And so many of those theories. But I don't like to keep up with all that. So what I do is I just get 50-50. And whichever one does well, you know, I'm happy. And we saw VTHO recently rise, more than 200%, and VET barely moved. So, some of the theories are like, I said this, I said that. But the success of any one of these tokens is going to be the success of the other. So that's just my theory. Okay, so there are two equations on your screen right now. The first one shows us how VTHO is generated from VET. Okay, so the first one is V, which is the generation speed of VTHO, multiplied by VET, the amount of VET you currently have, multiplied by time. And in this case, time is not what we know as time. It's not minutes or hours. It's actually the number of blocks. So that is how the VTHO you get is calculated. Okay, and of course, since it's a multiplication, the more VET you have, the more VTHO you're gonna get. Okay, all right. So the second equation shows us how VTHO is actually spent. And this is the price, okay? The gas price in VTHO multiplied by the amount of gas. So this is how, let's say you have a bunch of VET in your wallet and you're wondering how how it determines how much VTHO you get. This is how you can actually check and just, keep track of stuff. All right. So I do not have a price prediction for VET or VTHO at the moment, but I know that they are going very high. I want to do a little bit more research and come up with a specific price prediction, or a range that I think it'll fall in. But I think it's a great investment, and quite a few institutions are trying it out right now as I speak, and it's just a matter of time until one or two approve it and adopt it, and it goes to the moon. I had to say it goes to the moon. All right, guys. So if you have learned anything or you just enjoyed watching this, please do me a favor, subscribe. It's going to go a long way to help this channel. It make me happy. And like the video as well. So I will see you in the next video. Peace.